What's up, humans, and welcome to a new Psicoactivo. And sorry for the video weird latency that I have. I don't know if you guys can see it too, but I tried fixing it and I wasn't able to. So this is the video you get today. I got good internet and everything, so sorry for that. At Contact in the Desert and in my video where I did the recap speaking about Matthew Brown and Dylan Borland and Chief Wiggins, I didn't talk about something that Jeremy discussed that I think should be heard. I'm going to echo it today because I don't know. I know that there's a lot of people that I don't know why they complain about somebody who's quirky, It's just being quirky. That's what I call that. And that's not wrong, So I don't know. I think Jeremy's heart is in the right place. He didn't give me any bad vibes or anything. He's just intense, like really intense. And what he's going to talk about here, I'm sure that a lot of those people that complain about him said something, but I think the people should listen to what he and especially George and his reaction are saying, because Jeremy wants for what happened to Dylan Borland and Matthew Brown to stop. And he's trying to find out ways in which that could happen. And I think what he did at Contact in the Desert was, and I think that probably may have been his plan all along, issue a warning to people who tried to incriminate both Dylan Borland and Matthew Brown of things they didn't do or that they are not. So let me show you what I mean and what Jeremy discussed here, and we'll talk about it afterwards. So here it is.
So the people promising us they're going to protect whistleblowers are asking them to come out en masse now. Now you've heard what happens when whistleblowers come out. So do you think it's a good idea, and we should all support that every whistleblower just come up there and say whatever they want? Because there is a cascade of casualties that happens for each person. I've witnessed it. And I told them each time, I told Senior Chief, you're a single father. You're at that time a couple years from retirement, now 1 year, retire. If they want to fuck with you, they're going to. And this could destroy everything you worked decades for, to have your family, to be there for your kids, to put food on the table, and to be the dad and have the life that you envisioned for yourself just because you decided to raise your hand and say, I was on a ship and we saw 4 Tic Tacs. How fucking dumb is that? Right? So that's not going to happen to him, and this is going to stop with them, and here's how. ODNI, and by the way, infiltrated by CIA, fuck around and find out. There's more of us than there are you. So go ahead, fuck around and find out, because George and I, we do go to the desert and dig shit up. We do. And we're not bluffing. And in fact, they know that my lawyer and George's lawyer has everything that protects these guys as well, including the fabrication of evidence against these two. Fuck around and find out. And that's not a bluff. Give me 1 second. We need to have a process that is good for national security, where people like Dylan and Matt and Senior Chief can come forward and tell what they know. It doesn't have to be public, but they need to be able to tell what they know. There are a lot of people that you do not know the names and faces of. And I'm hesitant to bring them forward because of what's happened to them. And that's got to stop. I don't have much more to say right now.
Yeah. And that was what, this surprised pretty much everyone when it happened. Because, yeah, it seemed like Jeremy was issuing a warning. And I've heard a number of times that George himself has a lot of information about this that he doesn't talk about. And if you guys remember Bob Lazar and how he buried his alleged element 115, you can also think of George and Jeremy doing something similar with evidence that they may have, and this is getting to that point. I've seen some stuff and I've been told some stuff that have been done to these guys that is not in the open to discuss right now because there is an ongoing investigation. This is not a bluff. Like it's a really difficult situation. And as I told you, and you could see Matt's demeanor in this episode of Weaponized. When he talked about everything that was done to them, it really took a toll on him. And when I saw him, I got the privilege of seeing him in person and give him a hug. And he was really serious. And later he was apologetic about it. But I mean, we all get it, right? Like you could see his demeanor. You could see how he was struggling with retelling everything again, you know? That fucking sucks, man. So yeah, but I don't know how ODNI will respond to this. This was directly at ODNI and the CIA. That's what Jeremy said. So I don't know who those individuals might be, but I've been looking at Jeremy's interviews recently, and it's not the only one. There was a recent one where he did with Christina Patinsky, that's her name, the comedian who is also married to another comedian, Tom Segura. They have a really successful podcast called Your Mama's House. And so I've been following their careers for a while, actually, because I love comedy. And I think Tom Segura is one of the best ever, in my opinion. I'm sorry, but that's the reality. But Christina is the one that is very interested in this topic. She already had Lester Nair, friend of the show, on her show. And now she had Jeremy again. And you can tell that Jeremy is probably not in a good place. He seems really on edge. He seems really intense. I hope that he has time to like relax. And I know it's difficult. Maybe he thinks it's impossible at this point. But man, I really hope so. That I really enjoyed seeing him just relax a little bit at contact with people, like-minded people, you know, and it was really cool. There's a really cool video of a foosball match between Gerb and Jeremy, and Dan is right behind them, and he's like making the funniest faces, and it's a really cool video. Clint posted it on Instagram. I'm gonna show it to you guys when I can. But let me know what you guys think about this sort of warning from Jeremy Corbell to the ODNI and the CIA about digging shit up that they may or may not have. What do you think that is? You saw those folders on Sleeping Dog. Like there's even like biologics folders there. I don't know. Maybe he has pictures or implants from abductions, or I don't know. But what do you think that is? And what did you think overall about the entire episode? I think it was one of the most important that Weaponized has done. And I really enjoyed the camaraderie between Dylan Borland and George Knapp at a certain point. It was really cool. Shout out to everyone who was there. That was a really cool moment for me over the entire weekend. And I was glad that I was there to witness it. So thank you guys. Before I leave, I want to present you with Psicoactivo's second ever sponsor, a really cool app by the name of Look Up from my friend Nick. Thank you to the Look Up app for sponsoring this video. The response has been fantastic and better than we hoped. We want to thank every person who has signed up and joined the Look Up community. Your feedback has helped us see what was working and what needed fixing. And we've already shipped some of those updates. This week, we just rolled out a redesigned AI verification check, which lets observers see the AI analysis behind every video. We also bumped the max video size up to 2 gigabytes, longer clips, no problem. Our biggest change has been to our subscription tiers. Many features have been moved to Observer. Our free tier, such as sighting details, AI verification, weather and spatial context, the full map, is now free for everyone. Pretty much everything you need to participate is included in the free Observer experience. If what we're building resonates with you, please consider becoming a supporter for $1.99 a month. This also includes additional research tools, including our web research dashboard. It's also the best way to back the project and show your support. We are excited to keep the momentum going and continue building a community of observers and experiencers who can share and collaborate for the benefit of all. As always, we truly appreciate feedback, the good and the bad. We love to hear your ideas too. Just send them through the in-app feedback button. Lookup is the citizen science app for observers and experiencers of unidentified aerial phenomena. Report what you see in the sky with GPS, compass heading, altitude, and sensor data. Then watch your sighting cross-checked against weather, satellites, and nearby aircraft. Browse a global map of what others have witnessed. Connect with witnesses in your area and contribute to a growing community of like-minded people. Lookup is brought to you by an independent team with transparency as a central goal. The data should be available to all. For anyone thinking about testing out the app, search for Lookup UAP on the Google Play Store or on the Apple Store. Your first month of supporter tier is free just for signing up. Thank you to Lookup for sponsoring this video. That's it for me today on this video, but I'll see you guys in the next one. Remember, stay curious and inquisitive like Jeremy Corbell. Always. Bye.